Hello, social media friends. It is Jeremy Rowland, and it is June the 10th, 2026, on a beautiful breezy day here in the great state of Arkansas. And it is time for Driveway with Jeremy, where I sit in my $25 dollar store chair and I talk to you about the things that I find interesting or controversial for the day in sports, and what does that teach us in life. First, let me apologize for my nasty habit that I have in my mouth right now. It's just something that I've had since I was like 12 years old, and normally I don't do this videos with it, but today I just couldn't get rid of it. Today, as my cat chases a blue jay. Don't worry, Peter, he never catches it. Today I want to talk to you about tennis. Now, before you quit watching this, because it's about tennis, I first want to say that tennis players are athletes, okay? It takes an extraordinary amount of hand-eye coordination, strong ankles, strong knees, strong hips, agility to be able to play the game of tennis. And I have always advocated and will always advocate that the game of tennis is a very important game for youth, college, and even Wimbledon, etc. Okay. But the reason why today it's about tennis, it's because one of the Williams sisters I read this morning is going to come out of retirement at the age of 44 years old. Now, if you don't know who Serena Williams is, I mean, I think she's won like 25 or 26 titles, opens, and etc. Here's where everybody has a right to be competitive in life, okay? It's one of those things that it drives me. I mean, I hate to lose. I absolutely hate to lose. And but the reason why this one struck me a little bit different is because I don't really see the benefit of an athlete that when they retire, then coming back. She stated in the article that the reason why she wanted to come back was she has two children. One of them's 8 years old, and she wanted her 8-year-old to see her play competitive tennis. And then also the other child is out of school for the summer. It's not going to be a complex schedule, but she's going to play. And I thought to myself, which is just my opinion, it doesn't matter. I mean, anybody has the right to do what they want to do in their life. But I think in society, especially athletes, which they have a huge competitive nature, everybody does. Let me reiterate that. And people may not understand what I'm trying to say, but basically in a nutshell, at some point in life, you have to let go of the past. You have to move on. Just like I've moved on, that I'm never going to be 215 pounds again when I graduated high school. You know, I'm never going to be 25 again. I'm never going to be 35 again. I'm never going to be 45 again. And I think in society these days, people don't let go. Let's just revisit a little bit of history as far as athletes who I personally feel has affected their aura or their career. Michael Jordan, greatest basketball player to ever play up until this date, because there's always somebody out there better than you. But that person hasn't showed up yet for Jordan. May never. But he retires, comes back, then he goes to the Wizards. Put a little bit of diminish on that aura. MMA, look at Chuck Iceman Liddell. Knocked people stupid, knocked them into Sunday, but he couldn't let go. And he come back. And then look at Ronda Rousey. Yeah, she just come back and won that fight, but that was all a rigged show. I mean, you can look at boxers, you can look at baseball players, you can look at all these different people in sports, and then you can look at yourself in life. We hold grudges. We want payback. We want to hold on to all these things that once was. And we just won't let it go. Just like today, there will never be another June 10th, 2026. So let go of June 9th and everything past that. There's nothing that can be done about it. You've made mistakes in life. You've been envy of somebody in life. You've had jealousy. You've had disappointment. Let me give you the number one thing that I have learned over the years. And I think Gary Vee says it better than anybody in this world. You will find more happiness in this world when you expect nothing from anybody. You cannot be disappointed in this world when you expect nothing from anybody. You can depend on yourself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That is a cold, hard truth. And how I'm tying Driveway with Jeremy with sports to life these days is because you can move forward. Example, Michael Jordan moved on from basketball to NASCAR. You have all these other people, athletes. Derek Jeter moved on from baseball to announcing. There are steps in life. You have childhood, you have your high school years, you have your college years if you go, you have your initial part of marriage if you get married. You evolve in life. But you can never evolve to your fullest potential if you hold on to the past. You have to let it go. You have to let it go in order to move forward in life. And as soon as you wash your hands and wash your brain of the past, you will feel so much better about life. I wash my hands every single day, and I hope you do too. Let go of tomorrow. Let go of when you were 18. Let go of when you were 25. Just let it go. And live every day like it's the first day of your future. I hope y'all have a great rest of your Wednesday. Be safe out there. Don't forget, if you like these videos, smash the like button and share it. Subscribe on Rumble and YouTube. And I did have a dozen hats come in yesterday. And I'm going to start just giving them away. This isn't about that. This is about just giving it away. Y'all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow for another Driveway with Jeremy.